all into women like that, man. Women was all into the man.
That's right.
You know, so you gotta be had integrity. You know, even before you buy down to a woman for a piece of ass, man, you go with that, man. You know.
Hey, bro, you know what? It makes your point strong because you can deal with A, B, and C, right? A, B, and C women, okay? But you can have that same emotion for A, B, and C. Okay, so that goes to show you, man, that you don't supposed to put your emotions into something like that. You know? Because ain't like you gonna meet this woman where you'll never see another woman on that level. I mean, it's the same thing.
Just like when we were talking about on the block Sunday, man, that's how we hardwired. We not hardwired to be all into one woman, man. All right? We hardwired to deal with different women, man. You know, that's why they in the world, what the woman say, I can't find a man that's gonna do right. No, we can't find a woman that's gonna do right, because we not doing nothing wrong by dealing with other women, man. And going to the point where you say stumbling out of her beauty, all right, not wanting a woman for pleasure, you know, you brothers, don't move a woman in just because she have good sex, man. All right, don't do that, man. You pop her and keep it moving, man. All right, don't stumble at her beauty. Don't let her beauty cause you to fall, man. All right, because the scriptures say, you know, a man love a beautiful woman. He cheered up the countenance, and the man will have nothing better. All right, but don't move these women in just because she got good sex, man. You know, she can throw your vibration off, man. She throw your focus off, man. You know, pop. Keep it moving, man.
Because when she moves in anyway, the sex rate gonna go down anyway. And I've had multiple women that have done that shit. You know what I'm saying? You know, it should be crazy what they trying to do. The main thing's trying to get inside the crib anyway. But as soon as they get in that motherfucker, all that shit go down. You know?
You give a arena scut. You gonna fall out, man.
Yeah, precept Scott, right?
I got something real quick. You got something? This is Sirach chapter 25, verse 13. It said, give me any plague but the plague of the heart, and any wickedness but the wickedness of a woman.
So any plague of the heart. So we read that again, bro?
This is Sirach chapter 25, verse 13. It said, give me any plague but the plague of the heart, and any wickedness but the wickedness of a woman.
So basically, man, when you bug out your mind, man, you would rather have AIDS, cancer, any shit like that, man, any dreadful disease than to be bugged out your mind. But at the same time, but any wickedness of a woman, man, because a woman can get downright fucking wicked, man. A woman is the most evil thing, you know what I'm saying, on this planet. When she's set to try to destroy you, man, she'll do any fucking thing, man.
She that's the Esau wickedness.
Yeah. You're right there under him, man.
Jordan and Pippen, man.
Yeah.
This verse 19 to prove your point. I say all wickedness is but little to the wickedness of a woman.
See, there it goes. That's self-explanatory, man. So you can't get more wicked than a woman, man. You can't.
Cause that Ahab wife, Jezebel, she was calling the hits around this bitch. Ahab was like, she was the king.
Yeah.
He was under her, man.
Right. His
servant.
Right.
You know, when he let her have her way, man, she was around there causing hell, man. The temples of Baal and all that, man. You know.
He said, let the portion of a sinner fall upon her.
Right. And the portion of a sin was gonna be destroyed, kind of like our boy Benaiah. When he received that commandment from Solomon, go fall upon him, man. Meaning destroy him, man. So that man is going to be destroyed by the wickedness of that woman, man.
Verse 20, as the climbing up a sandy way is to the feet of the aged.
Now you've been, as a young man, you know, you're on the beach, going walking through that sand, that's a lot of resistance, man. So imagine a hill of that for an old man trying to go up, an incline like that. Go ahead, bro.
So is a wife full of words to a quiet man.
Right, man, because a quiet man don't want to hear that shit, man. Make your point and shut the fuck up, man.
Yeah, I got some leaky note with the many have run out the wits with many women. And this Proverbs 31:3. And it says, give not thy strength unto women, nor thy ways to that which destroy kings. And you look up that word strength, it goes into, ability, wealth, force, riches, substance, goods, power. So,
yeah, from a spiritual and from a carnal standpoint, man. You know, you don't supposed to give in to that woman, man. You know, like a woman don't supposed to be over the household, you know what I'm saying, telling you what to pay and what not to pay, man. You know what I'm saying? But Esau got the shit so fucked up to throw the confusion within your relationship. He'll give a woman a high paying job. So therefore that power comes from the income she's making. But at the end of the day, you gotta let that motherfucker know, man, although you make this much, you got your own shit too, man.
You know, never get, like I say, never give your strength to a woman. Don't be dependent on these women, man. If you stay with a woman, right, you're in a situation where you stay at her spot, all right, like let it be known, shit, I can leave, shit, this ain't my only option, man.
Right.
Cause she'll try to keep her thumb on you, cause she thinks she holding you up, all right. But you, if you believe in how about she mouth shot the creator of the universe, that woman ain't shit, man.
Right, bro.
Right, it say yeah, how about she mouth shot make it poor and make it rich, man. You know, so that ain't nothing, man. He got you in that situation. Don't feel like that woman got strength over you, man, cause she got a setup and you stayed up, man. And you need to have the attitude like that's your shit. All right, and then if it's a problem, you leave at any time, man. Because in the scriptures, going back to our law, the woman was supposed to come into the marriage with an inheritance anyway, man. You know.
That's Apostle Bar, he pushed out a couple years ago. He always used to say, every brother in the truth, they should have their own crib. You know what I'm saying? Because he said the word soldier really goes back to solitary, which means alone. So every brother should, I mean, you might have a certain situation you may be able to deal with a woman and stay with her. But at the end of the day, man, your best option is just stand by yourself so you can focus on His word. Yeah,
that's the best conclusion, man. You know.
Right. If you got a woman and you're not staying with her, now don't try to move in, man. You know.
Right. And if you are staying with the woman, hey, I mean, it is what it is.
It's a balance.
It's a balance, but at the same time, you be around a brother so you can keep that manliness edge upon you, man. So you continue to be rough, man.
I got some, but
go ahead, bro.
This Proverbs 21:16. No, Proverbs 21 and 8. So like 19. It is better dwelling in the wilderness than with the contentious and with an angry woman.
Contentious.
Yeah. Contentious.
That word contentious going to an unsatisfied woman, man. No, it says better to live on the roof and deal with the weather than to stay in the house with that type of woman.
Right.
I got to take right.
I know. This is
the whole house down there got to be on the roof.
Right. Like Snoopy, ain't
Man.
You drank that blanket like that little motherfucker Charlie Brown.
Yeah, this Proverbs 21:9. It is better to dwell in the corner of the housetop than brought with a woman in the White House.
But you see how Esau done got this shit back. Esau put these hoes on such a platform like you next to God. You're not. Yahweh and Yahweh Shah does not deal with y'all women in that aspect. You are here for childbearing, man.
That's it, man.
And your desire is supposed to be to your husband, man. That's what you're created for, man. That's what you made for. Nothing more, nothing less. You don't supposed to try to attain authority over a man because you're not built for it. You're not built like that, man.
And you look at Jake Spirits, like, now you look at Jake Spirit, they just really cool, just want peace, come home, have a nice meal, be able to chill, watch TV, have sex or whatever.
That's it.
That's Jake Spirit, man.
Cause Jake already got the hardest job. Between Judah and Issachar, we got the hardest job on the planet, man. All right, Jake been chasing garbage trucks all day, cutting grass all day. I cut my yard today. You hot as hell. I said, shit, how Issachar do this shit for 18 hours? Goddamn. They want to come home and she hollering and fussing about some shit what she ain't got, man. Our women are not standing by us like they supposed to, man. All right, they been jumped ship, man. You know, so you gotta look at our women and know that the majority of our women over in America not gonna make it, man. You know, that's why a lot of brothers you hear when you listen to video from different brothers across, the globe, across America, they tell you I don't even deal with the so-called black woman, man. You know.
Hey, bro, give it, you know, not going too deep, but hey, what the Simeonite told you? The Simeonite, couple.
Oh yeah, Zebulun. Yeah, she was just saying how she see she said she not trying to be racist or whatever, but she see why we deal with them and how they treat us as like Northern King women or Hispanic women. They treat us better than black women treat us, you know.
And then I was dealing with an Ephraimite a couple of years back, and she told me that we're more loyal than black women, man. So I mean, the gig is up. Everybody know how you hoes, you black women. I'm talking about you Judite women, how y'all get down, man. Y'all think y'all are just entitled to every fucking thing, and the only thing you talk about is progressing in this society or going on a fucking vacation, man. I can't wait till this goddamn economy hit plummets, man. I'm gonna see how tough and what your money and what your Miss Diva attitude get you nowadays, man.
Hey, you know, I talked to a Jake Cop in the job not too long ago. And you just said, it's just amazing how Jake in the world waking up to you black women. You know, he was like, we already deal with the troubles in the world with, you know, your day-to-day job. Then you gotta come home to this shit and fight another war. You know, that just made sense to me. Like,
yeah.
So your crib, I mean, it's supposed supposed to be a safe haven. That's supposed to be where you can find peace at, man. Then you gotta deal with demons, fuck with you in your sleep and shit. Then you gotta argue with a goddamn demon before you go to sleep, and then you deal with demons at your workplace, man. Like Jake, I mean, like the Israelite man. Hey, y'all have y'all. If you're not an Israelite man, you don't understand just going through pain and turmoil, man, and tribulation, affliction. And I'm actually talking about, you know, I know it applies to Jake, you know, outside the truth, but I'm talking about Jake in the truth, man. Because from a spiritual standpoint, it's either harder, man. What the scripture said about in Ecclesiastes, hey, when you increase knowledge, man, you increase in sorrow, man.
Right.
Because you already know what the reason why it's happening, but you paralyzed because you can't move, you can't do a goddamn thing about it, man.
You just gotta sit there and take this shit.
Hey, Lord willing, and then we waiting on your Howard Shine, man.
I got a quick one, real quick.
Go ahead, bro.
It said, this Ecclesiastes 36:24. He that giveth a wife beginneth a possession.
Right, and that's all you are, possession, man. You a helpmate, man. So when you loan your husband this and that money, this and that, that's what you're supposed to be doing, man. Just like a dog. You get a dog, he's supposed to fucking bark, man.
He said, a help like unto his, a help like unto himself.
Yeah, that's it. You supposed to, aid your husband, man. Maintain your husband, man. Go ahead, bro. I'm go ahead.
I'm just saying, he said, a help like unto himself. So your woman supposed to have your vibration, man. Right. The same way your smartphone, when you type, it already type in the next word you finna say.
Right.
That's how your woman supposed to be learning you, man. All right, she supposed to be steady molding to your wants daily, man. Yeah. You know, she supposed to know what type of beer you drink. All right, what type of liquor you want, man.
Daily updates.
Yeah, man. Right. She supposed to know all of that, man. She supposed to know they got sale on these herbs. They got sale on these fruits. You know, she supposed to be downloading that data, man, because she supposed to be all about that man. But this the point. They said,
and that goes back to what Brother Yash said. I don't even know if you remember. Like, I think you may be on the highway, the byway. You like, man, you be trying to make it work with your baby mama. You know what I'm saying? But Satan just, goddamn it, be putting that vibration out there. Always, you know, to keep us some type of confusion.
That's the curse, though. When they come back to it.
Can't escape the curses, man.
Curse.
He said they help like unto himself and a pillar of rest.
Go ahead, bro.
So a woman is supposed to be that pillar of rest, man. After you go out there, all right, you got to take all that shit from Esau, 8, 10 hours, 12 hours. All right, you got to deal with wicked ass Jake. All right, you studying, putting up lessons, man. When you get through all that woman supposed to be that pillar of rest, man. All right, now when you come out from studying, she quiet, got an attitude. All right, she asking all these dumb ass questions. She trying to interrogate you. All right, now she don't want to talk at all, look crazy, frowned up. All right, that's not no pillar of rest, man. You know, and overall, our women have failed at being there, man. But we here to set that standard. Now, you got a few women that do try, man. All right, to the best of their ability to be that pillar of rest, man. All right, you gonna have some believing sisters out there. It's gonna be very, very, very few, but you gonna have some believing sisters out there, man. You know, but for the most part, man, the 99.3% of our women ain't nothing, man. You know, they just use for sex, and not even the sex wearing out, cause they wore out, man.
Yeah.
The women of our nation, they wore out, man. You know.
That's 1 Peter 3:1. Likewise, ye wives, be in subjection to your own husbands,
Under rule, man.
that if any obey not the word, they also may without the word be won by the conversation of the wise.
Right. So basically, you supposed to be, the word states you supposed to be under rule of your husband, man. That's the word, man. That's the format. Okay. And
Then go ahead.
No, go ahead. Go ahead. Bring
Then
it
it's going to like, okay, you might got a so-called, well, you might got a woman who know the truth and your husband don't. That don't mean you don't have to listen to him. That's what that's going into too, you know, that you may be won by the conversation, your conduct. Even though your husband don't know the truth, he probably denying it, but you're a woman and you listening to you in the stuff you do know. You can't look at your husband like, this nigga don't know the truth, so I don't gotta listen to nothing he say. Nah, he's still your husband, so you still in subject to him, you know.
And what the back and brother up, that's going into 1 Corinthians 7 chapter about how the believing woman and the believing wife and the unbelieving husband. And the prime example of that was Timothy's mother and father. His father was a Greek, but the mother was a Jew, which she believed.
Because if you in full subjection to your husband, he gonna start wondering what got you like that. Because that plantation Christian not gonna have you like that. It's gonna have you proud, thinking you equal to your husband. The Egypt times are gonna have you thinking you a guy. Like telling you women you guys, man. Alright, but the true doctrine of Yahweh Shema Shai is gonna have you humble. It's gonna have you discreet. He ain't gonna have to tell you about how you dress. You gonna already cover yourself up. Alright, you gonna be, when he come home, what he say, you gonna be, yes, being humble, man, listening to him. He gonna start inquiring what got her like that. What is this stuff, these videos she watching that got her like this, man?
That's actually leading by example, man. Not saying nothing, but you leading by example.
Verse 5. For after this manner, in the old time, the holy women also who trust in Yahweh adorn themselves, being in subjection unto their own husbands, even as Sarah obeyed Abraham, calling him Lord, whose daughters ye are, as long as ye do well, and are not afraid with any amazement.
Call Abraham Lord, man. See, the westernized, the western way and the eastern way are completely different, man. Because even if you call yourself being in subjection, what kind of subjection you in, man? This westernized American subjection, all right, where you cook and clean, or is you in the eastern subjection where you call your man Lord, all right, where you look at him, all right, as your way of salvation, where you look at him as a worker of Yahweh Shema Shai, man. It's two different subjections, man. It's two different levels, man. So we putting that standard out there for you women, man. It's time to fall back into your rightful order, man. Just like we had to fall back into our rightful order, man.
Verse 7. Likewise, ye husbands, dwell with them according to knowledge, giving honor unto the wife as unto the weaker vessel.
That wife is the weaker vessel, man. All right, so you shouldn't even try to teach your woman the whole Bible, man. All right, she need to know the basis of her conduct. All right, she want to know something, you ain't got to give her no long extended breakdown, man. Sum it up for her real quick. All right, get to the point, man. Deal with her, the weaker vessel, because she not made to retain what you made to retain, man.
And some examples of that dealing with her according to knowledge. Just what brothers of the truth, man. Trust me. Don't go telling your woman she your possession, man.
Right.
She ain't gonna understand that. So leave that alone. She come across a video and see that, then she do. But you just, you my possession. You know what I'm saying? You go, hey, that ain't that dwell on her according to knowledge. She the weaker vessel. She caught up in these American philosophy. So your thing is you know what I'm saying? You want to have the more peace of mind you can get, man. Right. So you use different type of wisdom to deal with that woman, man. Cause she ain't gonna get it fully anyway, man. That's right.
And another thing, bro, too, you don't gotta tell her you're basically you can have multiple women, man. That's another headache. You know what I'm saying? You gonna do that shit, you do it on your time. She don't gotta know that, man.
And don't fall for it, man. You can tell me it's alright.
Right.
Hell no. Yeah. Cause you see, in these women's spirit, they know what it is, man.
That's the flattering words, though.
Yeah, you try to bring it out to them, man, and try to be open, try to set up a baby kingdom on this side, man. No, man. You got to know, you got to move. You got to move with a certain discretion about yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. This 1 Timothy 2, so 11. Let the woman learn in silence with all suggestion. By suffering not a woman to teach,
but allow, go ahead.
Nor to serve authority over the man.
Right, so a woman's supposed to learn in silence, and she's supposed to be under her man, and she doesn't supposed to have authority over her man. Go ahead.
But to be in silence, for Adam was first formed, then Eve.
Right, so Adam was created first, and then Eve. Right? Go ahead.
And Eve was not Eve. It's like
and it's going to like the order of things, right?
And Adam was not deceived.
Now, Adam wasn't deceived, man. Go ahead.
But the woman being deceived was in the transgression.
Right, and you was deceived by the transgression, and you promoted that agenda to Adam, man. Go ahead.
Notwithstanding.
Because he knew in the serpent, which was a man, with the spirit of Esau, you know what I'm saying? He knew that he couldn't run up on Adam like that. It was set up in the spirit, but that's why he came to you. You know what I'm saying?
That's what brother say.
Go ahead, it's like
the brother say she a wicked vessel.
She a wicked vessel. And think about when, you know what I'm saying, like when like salesmen or marketers who they try to target? They try to target the woman, man. They don't come to men with that shit, man.
Right.
Notwithstanding, she shall be saved with childbearing.
Yeah, you're gonna be saved by childbearing. Go ahead.
If they continue in the faith and charity and holiness.
Charity is love. Go ahead.
With sobriety.
Mm-hmm.
And going back to the childbearing, remember you got to look at everything through Eastern culture. How was you able to bear children in Eastern culture? All right, you had to be married, man. Let's go back to Isaiah 4:1. All right, we be called by your name. All right, just take away our reproach. All right, and it's gonna be through marriage, which marriage is sex, man. You know.
You gave 3 examples of how the woman gonna be saved: childbearing, faith, and charity, and sobriety towards who? Her husband.
That's right. That's right. Hey, get that. I get just a quick example. Genesis 39.
Genesis 39:7. And it came to pass after these things that his master's wife cast her eyes upon Joseph, and she said, "Lie with me." But he refused and said unto his master's wife, "Behold, my master wotteth not what is with me in the house, and he have committed all that he have to my hand. There is no greater in his house than I, neither hath he kept back anything from me."
So Joseph was under his master, man. Okay, go ahead.
It said, "But thee, because thou art his wife, how then can I do this great wickedness and sin against the Most High?"
So his wife wanted to sleep with Joseph. Go ahead.
And they let you know that the laws are order.
That's right. That's right.
And it said, "There is none greater in this house than I, neither." Oh, I read. Okay. It said, verse 10, it's a lock. "And it came to pass as she spake to Joseph day by day, that he hearkened."
So she was trying to persuade him day by day.
Them honey words.
Them honey words. Go ahead.
And it said that he hearkened not unto her to lie by her or to be with her.
So he wasn't for it, man. He wasn't dealing with it. Go ahead.
And it came to pass about this time that Joseph went into the house to do his business, and there was none of the men of the house there within. And she caught him by his garment, saying, "Lie with me." And he left his garment in her hand and fled and got him out.
So basically he got out, man, but he left his garment behind. Go ahead.
And it came to pass when one saw that he had left his garment in her hand and was fled forth, that she called unto the men of her house and spake unto them, saying, "See, he have brought in a Hebrew unto us to mock us. He came in unto me to lie with me, and I cried with a loud voice."
And that's a deception of a woman, man. Now Joseph went down with it, but at the same time you tried to persuade him day by day by day by day to sleep with you. And he got the hell up out of there. But what you do, you use the garment as evidence to say, hey, this is what happened, you know? And you turned the whole situation around on a righteous man, man. And that's the wickedness of a woman, man. I got one more.
I just wanted to make a point on that. And you on Edomite women, you was known for that, man.
Right.
You in slavery and after slavery, man.
What's the Phil Bryant auntie name? Carolyn Bryant.
I guess that's
her name.
With Emmett Till, she won Emmett Till.
Yeah.
I got Matthew for you.
Yeah, go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
But yeah, my grandmother, her father had a situation like that. He was working for a white man, and his wife wanted to sleep with him, but he wouldn't. So she lied on him. So they went to looking for him. He actually had to move up north. You know, my grandmother, she didn't know her father behind a situation like that. You know.
Can I say this? You watch that movie Rosewood that came out?
Right. That's a good example.
No, they have it too. Like basically, they blamed on the Jason. He wrecked up.
Right.
It was somebody else.
It really was a white dude, like her boyfriend, like her little sad dude, a little white dude coming and banging them.
Yeah.
And she just lied on the black dude.
Yeah. Start killing all Jake, man.
Which one, Matthew now?
Yeah, 1 through 11, bro. I'd like to close it out.
This on Matthew chapter 14, starting at verse 1, saying at that time Herod the Tetrarch heard of the fame of Yahushua, and said unto his servants, This is John the Baptist, he is risen from the dead, and therefore mighty works do show forth themselves in him. For Herod had laid hold on John and bound him and put him in prison for Herodias' sake, for his brother Philip's wife. For John said unto him, It is not lawful for thee to have her.
So John was basically telling him, man, that he was doing a form of adultery, you know, and that goes into the scripture song with Psalms 15:16, basically how the wicked cast the law, statutes, and commandments behind them, man. Go ahead, bro.
And when he would have put him to death, he feared the multitude because they counted him as a prophet. But when Herod's birthday was kept, the daughter of Herodias danced before them and pleased Herod.
She must do some type of dancing, man. Go ahead, bro.
That black woman, how the black woman be twerking, she was actually on Jake.
Carol said she go up and down, left and right.
Verse 7, whereupon he promised with an oath to give her whatsoever she would ask. And she being before instructed of her mother said, Give me here John the Baptist's head in the charger. And the king was sorry.
Why was he sorry? Because he had made an oath. And that goes to show you, man, back in the ancient world, your word was everything, man. Go ahead, bro.
It said, Nevertheless, for the oath's sakes, and them which sat with him at meat, he commanded it to be given her. And he sent and beheaded John in the prison. And his head was brought in a charger and given to the damsel, and she brought it to her mother. And his disciples came and took up the body and buried it and went and told Yahushua.
Yeah, behind the wickedness of a woman, man. Behind the wickedness of a woman.
Cause he didn't want to do it.
Right.
Because the people consider John a prophet.
Right.
All right, but the woman, that goes into their snares and traps and nets, man. All right, and there was a woman of the southern kingdom. All right, she wanted John the Baptist's head because John was preaching righteousness, man. You know, so he gonna have to pay for that blood, man. Whoever Herod is in the reincarnation, that Herod Tetrarch, Herod the great son. All right, whoever that is in the reincarnation, he gonna have to hold up for John the Baptist's blood, man. You know, him and that bitch. You know.
Right.
I got it.
Go ahead.
All right, this is Lamentation 4:3.
You break it out, bro.
It said, even the sea monsters draw out the breast. They give suck to their young ones, and the daughter of my people has become cruel like ostriches in the wilderness, man. All right, so Yahweh has put sea monsters over his women, over the women of his people, man.
Sharks, whales, octopus,
poisonous snakes.
Yeah.
They go into all that, man. He said even they draw out the breast, you know. Even they give suck to their young ones, but the the women of my people have become cruel, man. All right, and this was in Lamentations. So this was during time when only the southern kingdom was in the land.
Right,
so who they mainly talking about? Okay, you nigger women, man. You Judite women, man. All right, you Levite women with them, you Haitian women with them, but we know who was spearhead the wickedness, man. All right, you Judite women, man. You have become cruel, man. A Judite woman walk in the room, you can feel the cruelty on that woman, man. The pride on her. It just be oozing off. It throw all the other women, they be friendly. Other nation, they be friendly, man, joyful, in subjection. You know how you be having women of other nation holding doors open for you. But Julie, you hold the door open for that bitch when you say nothing, man. That's why I don't even do that shit no more, man.
Like you supposed to do.
Yeah. You know? So you black bitches, man, you have no reason to be proud, man. Alright, and we know it was you Judite women back then during the Babylonian and Syrian captivity, cause the brother Yashua put up that video how they were having hair shows in Babylon, curling their hair. Alright, that same shit they be doing in Atlanta is real big in Atlanta, them hair shows and shit.
Full of weed.
Yeah, we knew that we know this y'all hold, man. You know, the scriptures bear witness, man. But like the brother said, man, I can't wait till his economy crash, man. Alright, to see you proud black women, alright, black bitches, man. Alright, get put in the dust, man. You know?
And bro, again, you compare her to like an ostrich. You know what the ostrich does? Motherfucker lay his eggs and put dirt on them, forget what he did. I mean, forget where he laid the eggs at and come back and walk on them and destroy them, man. So, it's fucked up. What you got?
It's Isaiah 32:9-10. Rise up, ye women that are at ease. Hear my voice, ye careless daughters. Give ear unto my speech. Many days and years shall ye be troubled, ye careless women. For the vintage shall fail, the gathering shall not come.
The vintage, like all these programs you have in America that's keeping you or maintaining your life, all that shit is going to be eradicated from your lifestyle, man. Okay? You know, and at the end of the day, you're going to have to be humble, man, because you've been on a high horse for a long period of time, man. You really think shit can touch you, man, because you provided, you're protected by Esau, man. And when Esau is going through his thing, he's going to be trying to protect his family, man. He ain't going to give a fuck about you.
So he gonna kill a lot of you women, man.
Yeah.
Mainly you so-called black women.
Right. Can I say this? No food stamps, man.
Yeah.
When Trump take the food stamps, y'all something big gonna cry. Y'all something gonna cry, man.
Yeah.
Cause y'all get thousands of dollars food stamps. And they just, cause you spend $1,000 on food, you know. They know they ain't gonna eat them all up, and they sell the food stamp for money too.
Yeah, they pay the light bill and the water bill.
And hey, I think you buy some beer with the EBT shit called now.
It depends on where you at.
Look what these hoes do. They'll have $250 food stamps, but they'll sell that shit for like $75 in cash. That shit can go to your household, man. You know? But that's why the scripture call y'all careless women, man. You're careless, man. Y'all got any more?
I got one more. You had some more? This Ecclesiastes 25:16, one back to that precept you brought out. So I had rather dwell with a lion and a dragon than to keep house with a wicked woman.
That's it. Go ahead, bro.
This Exodus, and this just going into cause see, black culture has made it seem like what they say, like behind every a strong black man is a black woman. You know, they put the women on the forefront like they equal or above a man. All right, like the black woman is just so vital. All right, to our nation. Now, a woman's role is important to a nation when she in her right order. All right, but within the nation of Israel, you women shouldn't be proud, man. Cause at the end of the day, you not needed, really, man. When you just get to the technicalities of it, man, you not needed, because when Jacob had his 12 sons, all right, the only Israelite woman on the earth was their little sister Dinah. So how was the nation of Israel brought forth? Through Israelite men. All right, and I'm just gonna prove it with this scripture. This is 2nd Exodus 32:9, And Yahweh Bashim Al-Shah said unto Moses, I have seen this people, and behold, it is a stiff-necked people. Now therefore let me alone, that my wrath may wax hot against them, and that I may consume thee, and I will make thee a great nation. So Yahweh Bashim Al-Shah said he's going to kill every Israelite except Moses and bring Israel back through that one man. That shows you the value of it between the Israelite man and the Israelite woman. All right? Through that one man, he can bring back the whole nation. Because if he's going to kill the whole nation, he's going to kill all the women. All right? So that's why when you say most of you Jewites, all right, in America not going to make it, all right, that's reality, man. You ride here on your high horse, a lot of y'all going to die, man. We can bring all y'all back through heathen women or through the northern tribe, man. You know, so y'all have nothing to be proud about, man.
That's right. That's right. Check us all out.
It's Ecclesiastes 25 and 24. Of the woman came the beginning of sin, and through her we all die.
I hope you're edified. Shalom.
Shalom.